Hey, what's up guys, my name's pandasonixx and today there's a pillow in the way. So basically, today is gonna be a more serious slash informative video. I don't know if informative is the right word. Is Michael Jackson still playing in the background? One sec. There's no pillow in the way. Okay, so so basically today I'm gonna be teaching you guys something very important to all the people who are sitting there on their computer like, I don't ever leave the house. And this is how to not be socially awkward. Or Panasonic crushes social anxiety. Because I guarantee that if you are like me and you sit there and you're like duh, and you just sit on the internet all day and go on 9gag or Tickle or anything other like that, then you don't like going to public places and doing stuff because you're like really socially anxious, if that makes sense. Like you get nervous sometimes when you're doing something really basic, like for example, last week was my work experience week, which means I went up to the guys with the rail simulator, and every day I had to get the train for like 4 hours total, which means that I had to like interact with people and leave this comfort zone. So yeah, basically I had to like leave my comfort zone, and I wasn't comfortable on the first day, not gonna lie. Then after that I was fine, because I came up with a solution. So basically, the general solution for me is, the first thing I try to do is just not think about anything. I mean, not anything. Try and not think about what you're doing. Because like, the more I thought about it, the more I was like, well, what if I get on the wrong train, or I get bullied, or someone molests me, and I crash the train and die, and the driver's like, well, you need to get off my train, and I get kicked out of the station, and I get banished from the country. No! If you're thinking anything like that, just stop thinking about it. It's really, it sounds really, really dumb, but it's so helpful. Because, okay, again, if you're like me, you overthink everything, because I overthink everything. I think the key thing to do, I find it easy just to have some music, like in one earphone. Obviously, take the earphone out when you're talking to people. That's just common courtesy. The fuck? And that brings us on to step 2, which is being polite. If you are polite to people and generally just gentlemanly, then they will, I'm not saying this will always happen, but on average they will reflect this politeness and be polite to you, you know? And if you're comfortable with someone, they'll be comfortable with you. Like, that's just generally, I'm not saying everyone is a nice person, because there are a lot of cunts in the world. Normal human interaction where they will reflect how you present yourself to them, hopefully. So if you're polite and nice and informative to other people, then they'll return it. If you're like, oh mate, you dick face, wanker, munch, where's my train? They ain't gonna be nice to you. They'll be like, no one likes the Z-slap to the face. So if you're like, excuse me, far, well, okay, don't come off posh. No one likes posh people either. Basically, no one likes anyone who's not everyone else, if that makes sense. What a quote that is, by the way. Mind blown, just saying. So, I keep getting sidetracked. What I'm trying to think, it's true, I can't like think in a straight line. I just have to think in all these networky things. So, what I'm trying to say is, if you are polite and nice to someone else, then they'll probably be polite and nice to you. And if you look around, you'll see other people in a similar situation to you where they're kind of uncomfortable with what they're doing, they're a little on edge or nervous, and it really helps to like be polite and just treat others as you treat yourself. That's a general rule for life, because you know, a lot of times it will get you a long way. Gotta help thy neighbors. Bible! What I mean is, help each other out, you know? Because then they'll help you out, and you don't have to be worried about anything. Because really, it comes back to my first point, overthinking things. I had more points. I'm just gonna take a moment to think about what they were. Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay, Johnny? Are you okay? I had other points. I had like another one, and I was gonna say something about it. What did I say? I said, be nice to people. Don't overthink it. Listen to music. Take music out. I love how thinking physically tired me out. Like I was fine like 10 seconds ago, and then I just started thinking, and it's like, oh, I was sleepy. What I was gonna say was realize that not everyone is judging you. Cause like, all the time I'm like, these people must think I'm weird. Look at them, going about their daily lives thinking that I'm a creep. I'll show them. you know? And it's not a good attitude to have. Because in actual fact, no one gives a shit about you. Like, no, but in a social situation, no one cares if you're uncomfortable, because they'll just get on with it anyway. You know, they got shit to do in their day, you know. So being so self-centered, okay? Not gonna lie, no one is looking at you unless they think you're good looking, in which case, self-esteem boost. Because in reality, that's the only reason I look at people. Like, have you ever noticed where, like, you make eye contact with someone and you looked at them and then they looked at you and it's like, yeah, that was like eye contact. What I was gonna say was, and then I'm not really sure if I looked at them and then they looked at me because I was looking at them, or they looked at me because I looked at them. No, I mean other way around, because I looked at them because they looked at me, you know? So it's like, what's going on here? Can you clarify? They never do, so I'm always like, what am I doing with my life? I really have, this was gonna be like, in my head I was like, yes, this video is gonna be straightforward and accurate and informative, and I'm gonna teach the world a new life skill. And in reality, I haven't really said anything. And I think that's a good time to stop. So, thanks for watching, guys. Love your faces, and I'll see you next time.